What is going on, comic book fans? Welcome back to the channel, and it's almost a weekend already, so that means it's time for another Final Order Cutoff highlights video. If you have never seen this video series before, this is the video where I go over all the books that I found on this weekend's Final Order Cutoff that I think are interesting, have amazing covers, or might have a little speculation in the guts. So I cover everything that you need to know before going into this weekend's Final Order Cutoff, because I really want to make sure you guys have the information that you need, so that way you guys can pre-order these books and save up to 35% of the cover price of these books, well, at least the open order ones, and that way you can save some money and then reinvest that money back into this amazing hobby that we all love so stinking much. So that is the basis of this video. If you guys have seen this video series before, guys, there are timestamps down in the description below. Jump right ahead to this weekend's Final Order Cutoff cover lover picks. But if you guys are new to this series or new to speculation, just stick around. I'm gonna have a few reminders for you guys about speculation. So if you're gonna skip ahead, go ahead and do that now. If not, let's dive into these few reminders. Now, first up is that I record this video series early. That's right, guys. Today is Thursday, January 30th of 2025, and DC, Marvel, and all the independent publishers have until tomorrow, Friday, January 31st at 5 p.m. Eastern to lock in what books are going to be on this weekend's Final Order Cutoff. So that means they can add or remove books after I record this video. And that brings us into our next point, and that is you guys have to do your own research. I'm going to present some information to you guys today, but what I really suggest you guys do, especially if you guys are into speculation, is check these three. I had two fingers up, but I mean three, these three places. First up is the Discord. I have a Discord, it's linked down in the description below, and there are some amazing speculators in there. Just head to the Final Order Cutoff section of the server, and you can just join the conversation and find out what everyone is speculating on this weekend. There's also the Comic Book Frontier. It is a Facebook group, also linked down in the description below, run by my good friend Al. He is a fantastic Final Order Cutoff New Comic Book Day speculator. And then there is CoverPrice.com. They are a fantastic website for comic books, and they have a great Final Order Cutoff section, and its article is written by Lefteros, who also has his own Instagram, which will also be linked down in the description below. These are all great places to get all your speculation needs and knowledge and confirm whatever I'm gonna have in today's video. They also do all their lists after all the books are locked in, so that's another key point. I'm doing it early. They will have all the official information on all their websites. Now, there is one more thing that I need to let you guys know. This weekend's Final Order Cutoff order deadline date is February 3rd of 2025. You guys have until 5 p.m. to get those orders in. Now, there are some websites that will ask you to get your orders in before that date, but that is the hard deadline, February 3rd of 2025 for this weekend's Final Order Cutoff. All right, guys, that is everything. Let's go ahead and dive right into this weekend's Final Order Cutoff cover lover picks. There are a lot of really good covers on this weekend's Final Order Cutoff. I'm going to go through everything that I like, and then we'll dive into the speculation, and that's going to be the end of today's video because there are no new number ones that I'm truly super excited about. So let's go ahead and dive into these amazing covers. Now, first up, we got Detective Comics issue number 1094. This is the cover E. It is a Hush variant, and it's done by Dustin Nguyen. It is just awesome in my opinion. I'm also a huge fan of Dustin Nguyen, so that's another reason why I put this on the video. But guys, this cover is so good. Now, next up is Absolute Wonder Woman issue number 5 with the cover C variant done by Ji Hong Lee. It's not his best. I think her hair kind of looks like a helmet a little bit, but everything else looks freaking epic. I like her sword, her face, the horse that she's riding on, which is a skeleton, which is so cool. It's a good cover. It's just not his best. Next up, The Ultimates issue number 10 with the variant cover done by Matteo Mehini. I think this cover is absolutely fantastic. You get the whole crew of the Ultimates, well, not the whole crew, but a lot of them. You got Ant-Man, you only see his leg, and you got Hawkeye, and She-Hulk, and Wasp. They're just so well rendered. I love how they're depicted on this cover. The colors are great. Everything about this cover is fantastic. Now, next up is Superman issue number 23 with the cover B variant done by Nathan Zerdy. It's pretty good. I believe there will be a trade dress on this. The image that I have right now that I'm looking at does not have the trade dress on it. I think the trade dress could help this a little bit. But overall, this is a good cover. Now next up is Ultimate X-Men issue number 13 with the variant cover done by Martin Simmons. I don't think I've ever seen Martin Simmons on an X-Men or a Marvel book. I could be wrong, obviously, but I haven't seen his name at least in a very long time, and this cover for Ultimate X-Men issue number 13 is really good. It's creepy. What are these vines with almost like eyeballs? Pretty cool. Next up is a banger. This is Void Rivals issue number 17 with the cover E, which is a 1:50 ratio variant done by Fred Pham. It's featuring Hot Rod, and you got, I'm forgotten the Void Rivals character's name. I'm totally blanking on his name right now, but he's such a cool character, and they're battling something together. It looks so good. Next up are 2 covers for Green Arrow issue number 21. I believe these are the only covers that you can get, but this is the cover A, done by Torrin Clark. Great rendition of this new villain, kind of sneaking up behind Oliver. And then there's also the cover B variant done by Mark Aspinall, which is great. Again, you got the villain in the background, Ollie in the front. I guess he's holding his cape or something. I don't know. Overall, this is a great cover. Next up, Green Lantern issue number 20 with the cover A done by Ariel Colon. Cool. It is really cool. My only thing with this cover that I don't like is the Hal and Guy look a little weird, especially when you get up close, but the women and Jon Stewart look awesome. But overall, I like the colors. I like how the cover is laid out. It's still a really stinking good cover. Now next up is another cover for Green Lantern issue number 20. This is the cover B variant done by Steven Segovia. Awesome. Steven Segovia's art is so good, and this cover is absolutely fantastic. But just look at, what's her name? Joelle, I think her name is. She's the one that has those crazy glasses, but he made them so big on her face. But it's still a great cover. The next up is The Flash issue number 18 with the cover A done by Mike Del Mundo. Now, I'm a big Mike Del Mundo fan. I actually have some covers that I have up on the wall because I'm such a big fan of his. I tried to do cool little sections. This is Mike Del Mundo. This is a Nightwing section, and these are the Just In comics. I just got these in from my comic shop. Those are my cover lover picks for that week. But he's just such a great artist, and he's done a bunch of cover A's for this Flash series, and they've all been fantastic. Next up, The Flash issue number 18 with the cover C variant done by, again, Steven Segovia. Again, he's just a great artist. All the artwork he's been doing is so great. Now next up, we have 3 covers, all with the same general style, all by the same artist. But first up, we get Uncanny X-Men issue number 11 with the X-Manhunt connecting variant done by Phil Noto. I believe the Ultimates was also in the same man-hunting style because they were on that same kind of police photo background. But this one here is Uncanny X-Men, and this is done by Phil Noto, and it's pretty good. I love the way Rogue looks. I think Nightcrawler looks odd in this, but Rogue looks awesome. After that is Storm issue number 6 with the X-Manhunt connecting variant done by Phil Noto. Again, I think both characters look great in this. I think Storm and I forgot the name of the background. I don't know my X-Men very well. And after that is NYX issue number 9 with the X-Manhunt connecting variant done by Phil Noto. This one's probably the weakest, but I wanted to show you guys all of them together. I think this looks pretty stinking cool. Next up is a great cover. This is NYX issue number 9 with the 1:25 ratio variant done by Fan Yang. It's really good. It's definitely kind of like an anime style to it, but it's a really nice cover. Now next up is Harley Quinn issue number 48 with the cover B done by David Nakayama. It's Nakayama, and you got Harley Quinn and her love, Poison Ivy. They look great, and they look madly in love. I love it. It's so good. Next up, Green Lantern Dark issue number 3 with the cover C variant done by Tran Nguyen. Gorgeous. This is gorgeous. This is so well done. I read issue number 1. I think issue number 2 is in my box. I'll read it right before issue number 3 comes out, but it was a great read, really well done. Werther Daldera on the interior art, and this cover by Tran Nguyen is so good. Next up are both covers for the Scorched issue number 38. The first is the cover A done by Kevin Keane, and it features our girl, She-Spawn, and she's got all her guns, so she's kind of like up against the wall, kind of sexy style, and her hair's coming down. So cool. And after that is the cover B done by Von Randall, featuring a boy, Medieval Spawn. Looking freaking epic. After that is Batman 89 Echoes issue number 6 with the cover A done by Joe Quinones. Awesome. This is a really cool cover. I'm not reading this series, but some of the covers have been awesome. And this one with, like, the Michael Keaton Batman, and you got his new Robin and Batwoman or Batgirl. This is a great, great cover. Next up is Doctor Strange of Asgard, issue number 1 with the 1:25 ratio variant done by Stephanie Hans. Stephanie Hans, fantastic. Doctor Strange, awesome. And I'm really interested to see what this Doctor Strange of Asgard, because he's lost his Sorcerer Supreme title, but now he wants a home, I guess, and so he's going to Asgard to see if he can be like their sorcerer or something. I don't know. But it's still a gorgeous cover. Next up is a creepy cover. This is Hello Darkness, issue number 8, with the cover B variant done by Jenny Frison. It's like this really beautiful girl with red hair holding her own eyeball. That is freaking creepy. After that is another cover for Hello Darkness, issue number 8. This is the cover D, and there's also a 1:20 Virgin ratio variant done by Dan Mora. I put this on here because it's done by Dan Mora. Dan Mora hasn't done any Hello Darkness stuff. I don't know if his style actually works because it doesn't look too scary. It just looks awesome because his artwork is so good. But I want to share with you guys. I think that's pretty cool. Next up is Godzilla First, the Fantastic Four, issue number 1. Now this is the variant cover, but there also is a 1:100 Virgin ratio variant for this book done by Pete Tremalco. How adorable, cute is this cover? It is so good. Now next up is another cover for Godzilla First, the Fantastic Four. This is the variant cover done by Scotty Young, and it is pretty freaking good. It's not his best, but it's a pretty good one. Now next up is a book that's coming back from last week's Final Order cutoff, so this book must have been delayed for one reason or another. This is Chilling Adventures presents The 9 Lives of Salem, issue number 1 with the cover B variant done by Robert Hack. This is such a cool cover. It is so, so good. Next up, we got some absolute bangers back to back to back. So first up, we get Vampirella issue number 675, the cover A in the cover F Virgin variant done by Jenny Frison. The Virgin is better, for sure. Losing that trade dress and just getting a little bit more of a view of the goods. So good. Great cover. After that is Vampirella issue number 675 with the cover C. The cover J, 1:15 black and white variant. The cover L, 1:20 black and white Virgin, done by Joseph Michael Linzer. Awesome. I think the cover the cover C is the best. It loses a little something when you take all the color out. The color definitely adds something to it, but it is... yeah, that's a good one. The next up is probably one of the best covers, definitely of the year. This cover is going to be hot. I know it is. So I'll repeat this cover down in the speculation section. This is Jim Henson's Labyrinth, issue number 6 with the cover D, which is a 1:25 Virgin ratio variant done by Raza. Now, we are going to come back to this, so I'm not going to hold on for this too long, but how good is that cover? The next up is Barbarella, issue number 5 with the cover C variant done by Richard Pace. So good. Akira homage. Very cool. The last two covers. Pop Kill, issue number 1 with the cover B variant done by Dan Panozin. Awesome. Awesome. Pop Kill is back. I believe they did a previous volume, and that one of the covers was absolutely hot for that. It was an Adam Hughes variant. I don't own it. I wish I did, but this one by Dan Panozin is so good. And I also like the cover D variant for this issue. This is the explicit variant, so there's going to be some nudity, and she's got like a bottle of soda between her boobs, and it's popping off. But this cover is done by Brian Stelfreeze, and I think it's awesome. I think it's really good. But guys, those are all the covers that I found on this weekend's Final Order cutoff that I think are absolutely gorgeous, and you guys can get them at up to 35% of the cover price of these books. The open order ones, not the ratio ones, the open order ones. So make sure you guys are doing your own research, finding the shops that can save you up to that 35%, and pre-order these books. Save some money, so that way you can invest it right back into this amazing hobby that we all know and love. But guys, we're going to move right over to this weekend's Final Order cutoff speculation section. We'll go over any books that have something in the guts or something on the cover that people are just not going to be able to pass up. One quick reminder before I go over the speculation, guys, do your own research. I read all the synopsises for all the DC and Marvel books, try to pull out any information for any book that has a little bit of something in the guts, possibility, but there are some way better speculators out there. Lefteros and Al from the Comic Book Frontier, they're absolutely great. They have sources that I don't have to confirm a lot of this stuff, so make sure you guys are following up with them. But let's dive in. First up, we got Justice League Unlimited issue number 4. Now this, I think, is going to have the first appearance of the leader of a techno-terrorist group called the Inferno. So this character might be someone important, or a big villain, or maybe something, but they do, in the synopsis, kind of word it that we are going to get a first appearance of this leader. Now up next is the Ultimates issue number 10 with the first appearance of the Red Skull Gang. Now I have not read issue number 9, so I'm not sure if they appear in that issue. If they do, obviously this will not be a first appearance, but if it is, this will be the first appearance of the Red Skull Gang. Right there, issue number 10. All right guys, next up, now they call out the first appearance in the solicitation for this book, so I know it's happening. This is Wolverine issue number 7 with the possible first appearance of Adamanti, the physical embodiment of the substance. But like I said, in the synopsis, it does say, collector's note, a key appearance is contained in this issue. Is that going to be the first appearance of Adamanti? I don't know, but there is going to be a first appearance in this book. After that, Doctor Strange of Asgard, issue number 1, and this is where Doctor Strange becomes the Sorcerer Supreme of Asgard. There you go. He's now a Sorcerer Supreme again, supposedly. Again, I haven't read the book, so I'm not 100% sure, but Key Collector has that information there. So I took it from there, and I'm sharing it with you guys. Do your own research. Last but not least, what I found, Web of Spider-Verse, New Blood, issue number 1. More of this Spider-Verse crap. But this is going to have 2 first appearances of 2 new spiders. We're going to get Spider Prowler and Count Spider. But this is also starting the Battle of Spider-Verse versus Venomverse. Who asked for this? I want to know. Did you ask for this? Do you want this? Are you excited for this? I'm not. This seems like it's just like a money grab. They're going to get some, what I believe, probably some not great writers to write this, and it's just going to be a piss poor story just to get more books printed and more people buying this garbage. I want to like it. I want to love it, but we've had so many Spider-Verse books, it's too much now. All right, guys, we're going to move right over to the cover lover picks. Now, I did talk to Doc Comics in the Discord, which we went over everything. There's some books in here that he likes, so I'm going to share those with you. And then there's ones that we both agree upon that, you know, just are freaking awesome. Now, first up is Black Canary, Best of the Best, issue number 4 with the cover C variant. This is a 1/25 ratio variant done by Kendrick Lim. Now, Doc said he's been picking up all these 1/25s for these series, and he's been able to sell them over ratio price. And he usually gets them under, so he makes that little bit of profit. So, and he says this is the best 1/25 so far. I don't really like it, but Doc does, and Doc knows. All right, guys, next up, Absolute Wonder Woman, issue number 5. This is a 1/50 ratio variant done by Omer. Now, there's going to be a small room for profit on this, but this book is so popular that I don't think these are going to be super duper rare, but if you like it, pick it up, especially if you can get it under ratio price, and maybe you can flip it in the future. This is a gorgeous cover. The one I have on screen right now is not the Virgin, because this is a 1/50 Virgin, but the image for that is not out just yet. So I just put the cover A, and they're going to strip away, you know, the title and the barcode, and just leave the DC all in somewhere on the page. The next up is a great cover. This is NYX issue number 9 with the 1/25 ratio variant done by Fan Yang. We're late in the printing of this book. We're on issue number 9. How many stores are ordering 25 issues of NYX? I don't think too many, so I think this cover could be a little on the rarer side, so maybe this book is going to sell above ratio because it is absolutely gorgeous. Now next up is that 1/100 Virgin ratio variant done by Peach Momoko for Godzilla vs. the Fantastic Four issue number 1. So many of these 1/100 Virgin ratio variants at Marvel Comics just tend to sell well on the secondary market, and this book has Peach going for it, and we know that Peach has such a gigantic fan base. So guys, I would definitely keep an eye on this one because I can see this one doing well on the secondary market. Now next up, there are 3 Marvel Rivals variants by NetEase, but the artwork for them has not been released. But they are supposedly on this weekend's final order cutoff. There is Doctor Strange of Asgard issue number 1, Immortal Thor 21, and Moon Knight Fist of Khonshu issue number 6 are all going to have Marvel Rivals variants on this weekend's final order cutoff. I wouldn't order too many of these. We are later in the printing. People know about these. People have the opportunity to order a bunch to sell on the secondary market. So, you know, take it easy. All right, guys, 2 more covers. No, actually 4 more covers. We'll do the least cool, and then we'll finish off with the true bangers. I found these, and I'm not in love with these because I'm not a huge fan of facsimiles, but some of these facsimiles, 1 in 25s, do sell well on the secondary market. So first up is Fantastic Four issue number 1 with the second print facsimile hidden gem 1 in 25 variant done by Jack Kirby. Again, how many stores are ordering 25 second print facsimiles? So they already have done a facsimile. Now they're doing a second print facsimile, 1 in 25. So this cover will probably be on the rarer side, but it's a facsimile. I don't know. But there are people that love this stuff, so keep an eye on it. If you see it, probably pick it up. After that, Fantastic Four issue number 3 with the facsimile 1 in 25 ratio variant done by Paco Medina. It's new art for this facsimile, 1 in 25. Again, some of these facsimiles do well on the secondary market, so keep an eye on those. Final 2 covers that could sell well on the secondary market, and this is going to be the end of the video, guys, because again, there are no new number 1s that I really like for reading purposes. So let's cover these last 2 covers. First up is Vampirella issue number 675 with the cover F Virgin variant done by Jenny Frison. This is more of a limited version. It is open order per se, but it's a more pricey limited open order book. So I don't think there'll be as many of these versions out there. So it could sell well, and it's Jenny Frison. It's gorgeous artwork. It's Vampirella. There's some stuff there that can make this book sell well on the secondary market. But the best book, this is gonna go, I have a feeling this book is gonna go, not nuclear, but like it's gonna go big, is Jim Henson's Labyrinth, issue number 6, the cover D, 1 in 25 Virgin ratio variant done by Raza. David Bowie, Raza, Virgin. I don't think Jim Henson's Labyrinth is heavily ordered anywhere. This is the final issue of that series. The final issues usually have the smallest print run. So there's a lot of things saying that this cover is gonna do well. Just look at the artwork. It's so good. It is gorgeous. I threw this in the Discord yesterday when I was making this list for this video. I'm putting together my doc, and people were like, oh my God. People have already been ordering it and selling out places from the Discord because this cover is so good. I missed out. They found out, and I continued making this video or putting together the information for this video, and by the time I saw them share the link, it was already gone. So another reason to join the Discord, because we as a community in this Discord put together the information and usually get a head start on stuff. So don't miss out on joining the Discord. Especially, hey, if you just want this for your PC. Most of the guys just bought it for their PC, not to flip. I want it for my PC. I don't want to flip it. This cover is so good. Labyrinth is a great movie. David Bowie is an amazing musician. I want it. So I'm going to continue digging, trying to find this as close to ratio as I can. It's just too good to pass up. All right, guys, that is it. That is everything on this weekend's final order cutoff that I think you guys should know about. But guys, there are links down in the description below to some places that you can peruse all the amazing books on this weekend's final order cutoff in case I missed a book that you will absolutely love. So again, do your own research. But let's go ahead and wrap this video up. All right, guys, end of the week, final order cutoff, end of this video. It's the end. No, it's obviously just the beginning of the year, but we're at the end of January already. It's crazy, right? End of January already. I'm going to New Hampshire this weekend. I'm really excited about that. Gonna hang out with my best friend Josh for a couple days. Gonna hit up some comic book shops because he actually has good comic book shops near him. Super excited. I forgot Stairway to Heaven. That's the name of the place we're gonna go on Friday. We'll probably go to another place on Saturday, but Saturday's big thing is Josh and I and his kids are gonna go to Dave & Buster's, and we're just gonna video game it up. It's gonna be awesome. But guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you have watched from the beginning all the way to this point in the video right now, I'm just gonna let you guys know, you guys are legends. True supporters of the channel. Now, if you guys have not smashed the like button just yet, do me a favor, smash that like button. It really does. It really helps this video, this series, and this channel smash the like button. And last but not least, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video and you enjoy comic book content, especially new and like future comic book content, like we look into the future, weeks, months ahead, and talk about all the amazing comics that are coming our way, this is the channel for you. So if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Get yourself subscribed, hit that bell for notification, and smash that like button. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this week. Hope you guys pre-order everything that you see that you like in this video at an awesome discount. Check out mycomicshop.com. You can save up to 35% on that website, but you gotta dig through previews. They don't always have everything. But that is the place that I found you can get the biggest discount, especially if you're looking a little bit ahead, you can get the biggest discount. But there are some other great places, Third Eye Comics and other places listed down in the description below. All right, guys, have yourself a great weekend, and I'll catch you guys on Tuesday with the Wednesday pull list. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.